What's good? What's good, everybody? This is your boy, Mr. Wali Kareem, aka Mr. Blessed and Unstoppable. You are checking out my channel. It's time to make money, not excuses. And I wanted to just, talk to you guys tonight about real money. Real money. Um, I know we get on the conversation of making money and you know dreaming about like wealth and things of that nature. But the question that I know a lot of people don't even really know is what's real money? What's real money? How many people know that answer? I don't think uh, too many people know the answer because when it's all said and done, the majority of the time we are lied to anyway. But that's another whole topic, which I'm pretty sure we'll touch on at another time. But right now, I want to talk to you guys about money, and there's an opportunity in this, so don't turn it off. Just check out what I'm trying to inform you about. So here it is. About 3 years ago, maybe 4 years ago, 3 to 4 years ago, I got with a company, and this company was a huge blessing to me because it helped me to become financially literate when it came down to money. What is money and what do we perceive to be money? Now, the majority of us perceive dollars to be real money. But if you have an understanding about the history of paper money, that's considered fiat currency, right? So fiat currency is not real money. It's money that has no financial. Uh, it has nothing backing it. So when we were first introduced to the United States dollar, right? I'm being from the United States, of course. So with that being said, when we first was introduced to the paper dollar, it was actually backed. It was a certified note that was backed by gold, right? A lot of you guys don't know that. So the dollar had value because you could take your $10 or $50 bill in banks back then there was actually gold inside of those vaults. So you would turn in your banknote, which is the same thing we use today, except it says nothing about being certified on there. It has nothing to do with being gold backed, and we're going to look that up as part of this particular video. But check it out. It was once backed by gold, and then I think around 1971 it stopped. Right around the time that it stopped, we continued to receive the paper dollar, but the government turned around and took the gold. First, they made it illegal for you to personally own gold, and then once they got all of the gold, then that's when we started using dollars. Now, if you can only imagine a society that was only used to using gold as the standard of payment, and then the gold was taken away, and then everybody started using paper money, which is what we use today. Now, for a lot of you guys, some of you guys didn't know that. Some of you guys did, but maybe didn't know the extent of it. But this is what I'm trying to get you guys to understand at this point. We are evolving into new currencies. There are new modes of money that are being made, and the reason being is because the world has awakened to the biggest lie ever. What is that lie, right? The lie is that paper money is money. Well, if paper money is money, who says so? And why are we able to print it at will, right? Now, what a lot of you guys don't understand is there is a currency war that's taking place right now. And this currency war is based on other countries not being able to print money to receive goods and services like the United States can. So we have placed ourselves in position. We are the authority figure. And by us doing this, we can go and print as much money as we want. Imagine this. Imagine you having a car that I want to purchase, right? Now, you're giving me something of value. You're giving me a 2018 Cadillac, right? It's worth, let's just say $60,000. And I go in the house and I write on a piece of paper, $100 bills. And I come out and I bring you a whole bunch of pieces of paper in return for your Cadillac, right? That's basically what we do. Just keeping it real. This is what's going on, you guys, and you all don't understand. This is why Bitcoin was created. This is why gold will always have a value, because gold is not, it cannot be duplicated. It cannot be recreated. It comes from the earth. It costs for it to come from the earth. Therefore, there will always be value, because as long as we have to extract it from the earth, it's going to cost money to do so. And by doing that, there's a value in it by itself. Now, there's only so much gold that's out there, which is why there's a value to it. Paper money, on the other hand, is limitless. They can print as much paper money as they want. Okay? So if they can print as much paper money as they want, eventually you're going to have to see the big picture in which we live in today, inflation. Inflation, excuse me, inflation is here because there is so much money out there, paper money out there, that it has truly lost its value. So other countries are tired of it, all throughout the world. Everybody's tired of taking this money that only the United States can print, and we can print as much as we want. Imagine being able to just pay your bills, and you call the company that you owe money to, the light company or your landlord, and you just up and write them, get them a piece of paper and say, "Here, check this out. This is $800." They'd be like, "No, it's your rent is $900." Oh, did I say $800? And you scratch it out and you write $900 on it and hand it to them. You know, that's basically the way other countries look at our country. So a lot of things have taken place since then. The BRICS, which is Britain, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, all have band together. Well, they're banding together to bring forth a currency outside of the U.S. And I want to say that the majority of them have already done it. There's a petrol-based dollar out there right now. I will get into that, or maybe I could, do that on this particular video. We could look that up together. But so many countries have broken away from the United States because they feel like, man, we're giving you something of value in return for this valueless paper dollar. So if you guys know the history of Bitcoin, then you know that Bitcoin was created in 2009, I believe, and it was because of the economic fiasco that took place in the housing market. And because so many people lost their 401ks and things of that nature, Bitcoin was kind of in place as a going against the grain, giving people their financial independence back. So Bitcoin was placed in front of us as a means to where the government doesn't have their, of course, today as of 2018, the government has their hand all in Bitcoin. 2017, like October, November of 2017, it was still like decentralized to the fullest, meaning there was nobody who could, like, no company No corporations, no banks, nobody owned Bitcoin, like to the T of being able to say that there was a particular entity that owned Bitcoin. Of course, everybody knows of the secret or fictitious, who knows, Sashi Nakamoto. Um, so check it out. This is what I'm trying to explain to you guys. If you're still totally dependent on paper dollars, that is something that you need to kind of get away from. 401ks and things of that nature are a little shaky. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I needed to have said that at the beginning. I'm not a financial advisor at all. But what I'm trying to show you guys is you need other precious metals as well in your portfolio or just to have. Now, with that being said, the whole point of this conversation is all about money. It's still time to make money and not excuses, right? We're talking about real money. We're talking about right now. We're talking about paper dollars. We discussed gold and Bitcoin. I'm going to give you a company that I'm actually working with right now that I've been a part of for the last 4 years. And the name of the company, some of you guys may have heard of this, is Karatbars. Karatbars is it's a company that is actually helping out the people who do not have like financial freedom. So this company was created to give back financial freedom, but also to leave a legacy to your family. How many of you guys know of family members who passed away and they had nothing? You know, with Karatbars, Karatbars puts us in a position to where we are accumulating real 24 karat 999.9% gold, right? Pure gold. And with that being said, you can accumulate as much as you want, but I'm going to tell you what has really become something that I really, really appreciate about Karatbars at this point is that they did an ICO into, you better believe it, cryptocurrency, right? So they got what you call a Karatbank coin. This is the first coin that is actually backed by physical gold. Go figure. Not only do they have physical gold, 1 gram, 2.5, and 5 grams, but they went ahead and then he started, Mr. Harold Seitz started a cash gold program. A cash gold program, this is pretty dope. I got it right here. And this is Karatbars, man, is I mean, like as good as it gets, man, when it comes down to you know, the quality of what they do. Everything that this man does is absolutely amazing. Now that right there, if you guys can see that, let me see. That right there is the actual cash gold right here. That's 1 gram, 0.1 gram, zero point 0.2, 0.4, and 0.6. And this is actual money. This is the actual money. So let me just take one out. This money was created, you guys, because other countries such as Venezuela, Brazil, currently India went through something. All of these countries that I just talked about have gone through financial collapses. They economic collapses, literally having paper on the streets being swept away, you guys, because the paper becomes worthless due to inflation. In Zimbabwe had an economic chaotic moment as well, to where it was crazy. They actually had a $1 trillion bill. And this $1 trillion bills, ladies and gentlemen, was only able to get you like milk or bread. That's how bad inflation got over in that country as well. Now, I just wanted to take this out because I wanted to show you guys, man. This was real. This is not that was not just something sitting in there that could not be taken out. This is actually real money. All right. Like I told you guys, man, I'm going to be bringing everything to you guys regarding making money. That's it's called this is the Karatpay, which is just one of the business that this man has. And there's the gold is actually embedded right there, right there. Those two, one and two, and it's called cash gold right here. This is the seal of authentic. Oh, sorry. This is the seal right here of authenticity. And not only does he have cash gold, but he actually has 1 gram gold cards. I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys that as well. And I'm going to tell you, man, that this man, when I say he was like a genius, he is a genius. This man has created everything around gold. And for those of you, man, who don't have what you want right now, now would be a great time to start saving in gold. As you can see, I'm just showing you guys. This is just the front off. This is just the outside of it. There's the cash gold right there. There's the 3D metal Karatbar cards, and these are special occasion Karatbar cards. But I'm gonna tell you what's crazy is that we can actually get these personally designed as well. So if you had an anniversary or graduation, you can get a card made up on behalf of that graduate or yourself and your spouse, or maybe Mother's Day or Father's Day. It does not matter. They will actually put whatever image that you want on the card, and it will be considered, of course they won't mass produce it without your permission. It will be a one-time situation, unless you wanted, more of them, then I think you would have to send in that print again. But it's too many to count. They have all types of beautiful gold carry cards, which makes them very valuable, beautiful to look at. And it's something, could you imagine being able to pass down a card of you and your spouse on your wedding day or anniversary, and you have passed this down to like 2 generations, and your great 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 grandchildren, or 3 generations down, 4 generations down, is seeing you, the legacy that you created on behalf of saving in gold for your family. This is what the wealthy does, and this is something that we don't get. We don't really understand the value of having precious metals in our possession. I could tell you from experience in my family, it's very bad. I don't know of a relative yet that has passed away and have left their family members anything. And I am truly pushing to become that person. That's my goal. I'm pushing to become that person, to leave a legacy of financial education to my children, and the gold to my children, so that they can pass it on to their children, and we can start something new. That's just part of what I wanted to do. Now, they also have a coin. It's called the Karatbank coin, which you can buy through Karatbars as well. And what is phenomenal about the Karatbank coin is that the Karatbank coin actually holds a value because it's backed by gold as well. So I believe a Karatbank coin, seeing that it's backed by 1/10 of a gram, I don't even think it's 1/10 of a gram. I I'll get that information back to you, but I know that it has a higher value because it's actually backed by gold. And Mr. Harold Sites actually went and purchased, you guys, an actual gold mine. He paid 900 million for this gold mine, and once extracted, once he extracts the gold from it, it's either going to be worth 1.4 billion or 1.8 billion. So basically, you're looking at a $1 billion company. If you have not heard of Karatbars and you would love to have more information about it, I would absolutely love to share it with you. Like I said, I've been in it for 4 years, and I have been blessed enough to be able to kind of like build a banking system within my family structure. Like, let's say my mom or my brother or somebody, let's say that they needed a loan. Instead of you just giving away money, they in turn actually bring money to you. I'm sorry, they bring gold to you, right? And as they bring the gold to you, you can give them the loan. Now, while you're giving them the loan, you're holding on to the gold. Now, let's just say they decide that they don't want to pay you back. Well, guess what? You got some gold in your possession, right? So you're not taking a total loss this time. Sometimes, family members tend not to pay you on time. They don't pay on time, you got gold, right? So it's not that big of a deal. It's a win-win situation for both parties. You follow what I'm saying? So a lot of people don't understand just how precious this opportunity is. Me and my family, we were blessed to be able to understand it. And I got everybody on board in my family, my mom and my sisters and my brothers, and we are all saving in gold. And now we have partaken in the Karatbars coin, the Karatbank coin as well. So if you guys are interested, man, I would love to introduce this to you guys. I will definitely be leaving my link below, and I want to know what part of this would you want? Would you want to be like a customer only, just buying the gold and the Karatbank coin, or would you like to be able to empower others to see this vision of independent financial freedom that I have grown to love? Like, I don't have in my physical possession. You know what? Let me see. And this is not. I know I used to keep gold in my wallet. I should have at least one card on me. At least. Let's see. Okay. Well, I do not have physical gold on me, but I'm going to show you guys something that's a little bit better than that. Let me see how to cover these numbers up. But if you guys can see that right there, that is a Karatbank credit card. This is one of the ways that I get paid. I get paid, and my information goes on this Karatbank MasterCard right here. So, just if you're wondering, is this real? Yes, it's real. Do we get paid? Yeah, we get paid. Absolutely. So, if you guys are interested in learning how to build wealth, I promise you guys it is a phenomenal opportunity. And it's just another income stream. It's another income stream. If you know anything about becoming wealthy, you have to have more than one income stream. You do not rely at all on any one particular income stream. Because if that one just so happens to dry up, you're still floating, you're still moving. But if one vehicle runs out of gas, you should be able to jump into that next one and really, really pump that one up. You know what I mean? And that's the whole purpose of me showing you guys a lot of the things that I do. It's not that I'm busy doing too much. It's I had different things in place, and now that I'm free and able to do everything that I want to do, excuse me, I'm able to do what I want to do. It's absolutely amazing to be able to just, like just dive into Karatbars. But I did Karatbars when I was still working full time, and just showing my friends and my family, man. I have uncles and aunts and people that are so excited, man. People who have seen a dramatic change in their lives regarding retirement. They're excited, more excited about retirement now because Karatbars have allowed them to see a better financial way for them, for themselves and their loved ones. Being able to leave something to your children, man, that is, it's awesome. You know what I'm saying? But you guys, this information will be in the description below. Reach out to me, inbox me, do whatever you need to do to get at me. I would love to, sit down and talk to you guys. Yes, the gold has been tested. I've actually had it tested at a jewelry store and a coin shop, and I've actually sold some just to see if they were serious about it. I've actually sold some of my gold as well, and they were happy to accept it. They honestly said that this is the purest gold that they had ever seen, and I'm serious. That's the truth. So with that being said, you guys, don't hesitate to jump on this opportunity. Get at me. This is Mr. Wali Kareem, man, a.k.a. Mr. Blessed and Unstoppable. Thank you guys so much for checking out this channel. And get at me, man. Get at me. I'm going to continue to push out videos every single day. Every single day. I owe it to you guys. All right. Peace.